If you are involved with finance for your political party or action committee, you're probably familiar with this screen. This is the Ohio Secretary of State campaign finance reporting forms. And if you are a treasurer or you're somebody that's good with numbers, or you happen just to raise your hand at the wrong time and you file the reports for your committee, then you're very familiar with this screen and where it goes from here. Okay, one of the forms that you probably use is this form, which is 31A, Statement of Contributions Received. You would come in here and you would fill out the full name of your committee, then the full name of the contributor. If there's a pack, if you're a pack, there's a pack registration number. Then you would have street address, city, state, and zip. Also, employer or occupation, what form it came in, like cash or check, the date, and the amount. Then if you had a second one, well, you'd come down here to the second one and you'd fill it out, and the third one, and the fourth one, and the fifth one. Then let's say you had more than 5 contributions at that particular time. You would have to fill out another form. This is what I think is really too much detail oriented and really a pain to work with. Remember we talked about the State 31A, the Statement of Contributions Received. Well, here's the same thing, only it's been broken down into a spreadsheet. So we have the same columns. There's our contributor full name, street address, city, state, zip. We have the employer occupation, the form like a cash or check, the date, and the amount. But if you look over here to the side, you'll see that there's some additional fields. There's a phone number. There's a cell phone number. There's also an email address. And there are additional notes. These extra fields about your contributors is something that you can use in your political committee as you're trying to track all the donors and when they did things and anything special that you want to put about it. Now remember, this spreadsheet you're looking at here, that's available to you for free. And don't worry about the data that's in it. It's all dummy data. But remember one thing, all of your donor information in the state of Ohio, that's all public record. In the spreadsheet, we also have your 31B, your Statement of Expenditures. And this matches, again, all the fields that's in the state of Ohio's form. This is the statement in the spreadsheet that is the Statement of Contributions Received at a Social or a Fundraising Event, 31E. It has, once again, the same things that you're going to see on the State of Ohio site. Plus, this one has for your record keeping as an organization, phone numbers, cell phone numbers, email, and also any notes. I put here who the big donors were. You're going to have to excuse some of this data here. It's all dummy data, but it was done by AI, and we know how that can get. And for our final tab here in the spreadsheet, this is the Statement of Expenditures for that social or fundraising event, form number 31F. Same thing that you're going to see that you normally fill in at the website. Okay, it's getting toward the end of the year. You've got all your data done. You filled out this spreadsheet, all the 31F, 31E forms. Now what do you got to do? You have that time-consuming process where you're going to go to the Ohio Secretary of State's website and go to each one of these forms and transfer one at one, 5 on a page, all of this data. What a tedious and time-consuming job. What if you could automate all of that? Remember on our spreadsheet under the tab Statement of Contributions Received, Form 31A, we had these 5 names at the top: Jane Smith, Michael Johnson, Sarah Williams, Thomas Brown, and Emily Davis. And these are all ready now to go for our report on the State of Ohio form. Here we are on the Ohio Secretary of State website, ready to fill out our Statement of Contributions Received. This is Form 31A. We'd have to manually come in here and do the full name of the committee and then all that other full information like full name, street address, city. And then we would have to do each one individually all the way down here until we got the first 5 filled out. And if we had more than 5, we'd have to fill this page out a second time. After running the spreadsheet through our automation, this is what you're going to get. There's our Form 31A, but it's going to fill out everything for you. Remember Jane Smith, Michael Johnson, Sarah Williams, Thomas Brown, also Emily Davis, and there's your first 5, all filled out for you after being run on the automation. Here is Form Statement of Expenditures, Form 31B. Once again, everything filled out. This is Statement of Contributions Received at a Social or Fundraising Event, Form 31E. This is Statement of Expenditures for Social and Fundraising Event, Form 31F. This was run through the automation. It's been all filled out. This all came from data that was in your spreadsheet. Now, these are all, the downloaded forms are all PDF, so they're all ready for you to be printed for your report. The final form we want to look at from the Secretary of State's website is the Ohio Campaign Finance Report, Form 30A. This is your summary page, where you're going to bring in your name and your address, what type of report, and then all of your different sums, including what was started out as the amount brought forward from your last report. On the spreadsheet under tab 30A, here's that Ohio Campaign Finance Report, the summary report. We've used a lot of dummy information which are already filled out, including the amount brought forward from the last report, which I've just put in 2,500. The item in red, do not enter because it's going to be calculated for you. So after automation, here's your summary report. Remember, it's Ohio Campaign Finance Report, Form 30A. Remember all the information that you filled out on the spreadsheet. Here's the amount that you brought forward on the spreadsheet. But here under 2, we have total monetary contributions, which comes from Forms 31A and E. You have total funds available, which was calculated, and then total monetary expenditures from Forms 31B and 31F, which brought out your balance at hand. Form 30A, all completed, ready for you to submit your report.